Hello YouTube, Retro Dave Nintendo back once again, and this is a special video. It's going to be a unboxing of YouTuber packages and eBay. And as you can see, there's quite a few. So we've got some big boxes and some jiffy bags, and this is all in the last week and a half. So I've actually arranged some YouTuber trades and sales and a few eBay bits. So I basically saved all my posts, haven't opened any of it. I have peeked into the corner of a couple just to make sure who they're from. I've got a little list of what I'm waiting for. So I've just marked off who I'm pretty sure they're all from. So I'm hoping I've made any mistakes. So basically going to be opening this lot on camera and see what we get, see if there's any notes or anything else. So I'm basically going to stand this lot on the floor and open it one by one. And I'm pretty sure I can remember all the original deals and what was agreed. So because this is a bit of a different take on a pickups video that I normally do, I'm going to go for a different drink. Normally it's a Bud, so I'm gonna bend the rules. I'm going to go for Copperberg today. Not had one of these before. This is actually my missus. My missus's wife's beer, cider rather. There was 4 in the fridge. We had a barbecue this afternoon, so 3 have gone. This is the last one, so I'm going to take the rap for that. Her sister and her had theirs, so I'm now going to crack this one open. So cheers guys. Oh dear, it's like fizzy blackcurrant. This can go down quite easy. Oh dear, that could be dangerous. Anyway, so yeah, basically, I've got this pile of packages. Bought a few bits and pieces off eBay, like I said, and I've arranged some sales and gifts and trades and stuff with YouTubers. So I'm basically going to start top down, and the first thing I've got is this blue package here. And I believe this is from Stu UK. So I'm just going to rip this open now. Now we arranged, I think he showed a video in a pickups video he did a week ago, last week I think it was. Some bits and pieces he picked up from the car boot and that, and what trades video. And I messaged him about some Game Gear games, because as you know, pardon me for those that are regular followers of the channel, I recently picked up a Game Gear. I was looking for some more games. Right, so we've got it's all wrapped in, all wrapped up in this bubble wrap. Bear with me a minute. Okay. Right. I think there was, I can't remember where it was now. I'm sure this was right, the 6, yeah. They sent me 6 Game Gear games. Okay, lovely. Nice one, Stu. Thank you very much. I've got Sonic 2 and Tails. Jungle Book. Slider. Batman Returns. Lucky Diamond Caper, Donald Duck, and Chuck Rock. So cheers Stu, thanks for that mate. They're going to go in the Game Gear collection, which is that's my first new addition to the pile. So I'm looking forward to playing those, so cheers sorting out that deal mate, that's real good of you. Pile was just collapsed on the floor for those who just heard that. So let me just go and grab those. Right. Well, that stuff's good. Right, next one, this little package here. I've written on it eBay. I think I could feel what this was. Again, I'm on a Game Gear purchasing spree at the minute. Just trying to get a few games for it really. Okay, right, this one, it's rubbish. This is its case. And this is Robocop 3, Now, I was actually looking to get this on the Master System, but it goes for stupid money. I think like 40 odd quid, something ridiculous. And I think this was about £3.20, £3.30 all in. So was happy to pick that up for a fraction of the cost, and it's the same game. So I'm happy to get that and give that a go. So looking forward to trying that. So that's off eBay. Next one. What's the next one? Okay, I won't show all this because it's got address on both sides. But from feeling it, I'm waiting what was left. I think this is from Shock 16, Adam. And in his video, he showed some bits he's had for trade. And there was 2 games. Yeah, 2 games I asked for, and that was £6. And he sent me 3. So thank you very much, mate. Let's have a look what we got. Oh, it says, thanks for the little note there. Thanks for the sale, Dave. Enjoy the games. Any problems, let me know. Adam Shocks. Right, nice one. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Right. Not sure if you guys saw what I got then. So, Mortal Kombat was the main one I was after. And I got Slider again. It was 2 something that, and I've got another one from Adam, but that's cool, no worries. I think the first one I arranged it with Adam first to get Slider and Mortal Kombat, and he's thrown in Sonic Chaos for free, which is a right touch. So thanks very much, mate. So Stu's basically, I bought the whole bundle off Stu for 6 quid, and obviously that Slider was already in there, so I've got a double of that. So that's cool, no worries. Thank you. So cheers, Shocks, for that, mate. Thank you very much for sorting that out. And what we got next is, what the bloody hell's going on in the background here? Right, got here talking on the bloody computer. Right, now this package, I actually bought this for a fellow tuber. So whether I should disclose it or not, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to leave it as a surprise. Right, so this is actually going to Chris Ashanked. I know what it is because I can tell with the label on the front. But this is actually going to Chris Ashanked. So I'm going to repackage the label on the front and send it straight back out to you. This is basically an extra for sorting us out the Mario on the Wii. I know you said not to worry about it, but like I said before, I sent you Home Alone on the SNES. And I think I didn't want to kind of like I shortchanged you, so I've got you a little something else. I know you're gonna love it, and I'm pretty sure you haven't got it. So I'm gonna send this at you as soon as I can. So I'm not gonna open that on camera. I'm gonna leave that to surprise. I'll let you open it up and show the rest of the world what you've got. Okay, now this little package, I've covered over the address there. This came basically got a message on YouTube. And it was just kind of out of the blue, really. Just kind of just got a message. It just basically said, I've got this game. I've seen your video on your Nintendo Pickups video, and I thought you might like this. And I'll send you for nothing. And and his name is King Arthur. It's not quite King Arthur, but it's got like a number and stuff in there. But yeah, it's basically looks like King Arthur. So it's real kind of him to send this, and I did offer, at least let me cover the post or something, but no, he said, I'm glad it's going to go to a good home, and I'm really appreciative of it, so really thank you very much. And I'm going to open it up now. I do know what it is, but I haven't opened it yet. People that have asked me, have you got your packages yet? I have kind of messaged you and said, yeah, I have, but I kind of wanted to save everything, so I wanted to get everything in one go and do this one big kind of unpackaging video, so that's kind of why I've left it. Okay, so no note, just the game. Oh, excellent, it's in real nice condition as well. So thank you very much for that. So King Arthur has sent me Pokemon Silver for the Game Boy. Well, it's really nice of you, mate. Yeah, that's really smart, thank you very much. So I've just started to get into the Pokemon stuff and collect the original Game Boy game ones. And I think I said in the video, I couldn't recall which ones were missing out the set, because I'm quite unfamiliar with the Pokemon series. And I say he just sent me a message, just said, I've got a silver Pokemon game, if you want it, it's yours. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely interested. And you know, he said, I'll send you for nothing, it's no problem at all. So that is really, really good of you. So thank you very much, mate. That's awesome. That's going to go with the other Pokemon games I've got in my drawer. So thanks very much once again. It's very good of you. Right, this is another Game Gear game, and this is another eBay package because I remember there's the single. This is basically just one. So I know the singular games I've got off of eBay. I know the bundles off of Shocks and 2 at UK. I knew that were bundles, if that makes any sense. So let's open this one. It can only be one of another one or two, I think. Okay, so it's wrapped in, I guess, which is a PayPal receipt, I'm assuming. Yeah, right, okay, so that's basically the receipt. £4.59 all in. Quite a lot for a game, I assume. I know they're not worth a great deal, but this is a game I really wanted to get. I haven't got it. I've got it on the Master System. No, I haven't. No, I haven't got a Master System. But classic game, so I wanted to pick it up. It's in a plastic case, and it's a good nick, and it is Outrun, original Outrun. So I really wanted to get a little racing game for the Game Gear. So now I've got one. So that's Outrun for the Game Gear. Lovely jubbly. So I've now got an instant little Game Gear collection here, so I'm really pleased about. Oh, pardon me. Up the cider. Okay. Next one is in box, and this is eBay. And I know what this is for the shape of the box because I know what I've ordered. And let's open box up. So wrapped in bubble wrap. It's a boxed NES game, and this purchase was inspired by the 16-Bit Brothers. They recently did a gameplay video on this. I don't know what the video was bloody called now. How they titled it, but basically the game was, it's in a plastic bag as well, Force Salamander. Now it's a game that I've kind of cast my eye over a few times. Let's open it up. I've cast my eye over it a few times on eBay, and kind of like left it, and then when I've seen their gameplay of it and then them playing it, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick that up myself. It looks like a real good game. So I thought, yeah, I'll pick it up. And it's in not bad condition. I mean, like I say, I'm not overly bothered about box condition, as you know. It's got, it did say it had sellotape. And basically what they've done, to protect the top flap, there's basically sellotape that run right round the top. And on the edge flap there to stop it tearing. I guess that was probably done when it was new. Because the age of the tape, you can see it's really old, and it's basically to stop the lid coming off. So let's have a look at the condition inside. So I'm not too worried about the box. I mean, the only reason I got a box copy is because I got it real cheap. And I'm going on how like the other listings of what it's selling for. I'll show you what I paid for it in a minute. So it's got a nice Nintendo sleeve in real good shape. Box isn't too bad. It's got to say a little bit of crushing there, but it's in reasonable condition. It's still got the hanging tab not pressed out on the back. Manual looks okay. It's got a few like grubby marks. Don't think we'll be able to see it, but it's all there. It's not ripped. Slightly, just ever so slightly, got a tinge of yellow into it, but again, not worried. Cartridge, that's what I'm more worried about. Looks good. There's a little like, is it a scuff or a little sticker mark or something? Just above the L on Life Force. You can see there's a little mark just there. Might come off with a baby wipe, but cartridge is in really good nick. Now it's funny because Ryan Shan texted me the day after I got this in the post. I was at work, he sent me a random text message. He said, "Oh, sent me a picture of this game," and he goes, "I just bought this." And yeah, and I thought, okay, I thought, oh, that's funny because I bought the same bloody game yesterday and it came yesterday. And I don't know what he said. Oh, how much did I get it for? And I won it for, it was £8.50 plus, I think it was £1.32 postage. I think it was something like £10.30 all in delivered. It was something like that. But it was no more than 11 quid. It's like £10.50, £10.60, something like that. And he said I got a really good deal on it. So I looked online, looked on eBay, and it does end for a bit more than that normally. So I think I just got lucky really with the bids, and I just seemed to have bid and no one had got it at the same time. So I was pleased to get that for what seems to be a fairly good price. So I look forward to trying that out. So Life Force Salamander. So let's move that packaging out of the way. So it's going to be packaging everywhere. Right. What we got now? I'll tell you what, talking to Ryan Shand, we'll open Ryan Shand's package. It's basically covered in duct tape, and he knows that is how it's going to be. Now, there's a shitload of tape on this, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into it very easily. So this is basically a trade. You've seen his recent video that I sent him Alien 3 box complete with the NES. It's a game I know he likes and he was after. He likes his Alien games, and to be honest, it wasn't up for trade. He's right in what he said. It was on my shelf at the top there, but it's a game I never played. I kind of got it ages ago, probably about a year ago. I can't remember now, and so I haven't played it. I've tried it out. It's sat up there, and to be honest with you, it's a game that I'm not too fussed about playing. So I was happy to let it go. I know it's going to a good home. I know Ryan is very interested in playing it. I'm aware that it's one that's probably quite hard to find box complete, but I'm not overly fussed. I'm happy with the trade I did, and the main reason I've got this trade, there's an item in here that's actually a trade item for this. So basically what's happened is this next package I'm going to show, YouTuber basically said, look, I've got some games, you know, if you're interested. I said, yeah, of course. What do you want in return? And they've asked for an NES Zapper. So Ryan basically showed me a picture, a load of stuff he picked up, which is really shown in another video. And there was an NES Zapper in there. I said, oh, I'm interested in your Zapper because I want it for a trade. So in starting off, what started off was, okay mate, how much do you want for your Zapper? Then he started showing me more stuff that he had, and we kind of made a bit of a deal. So we texted to and fro for about half an hour, and I've got an NES Zapper and a box of other bits and pieces that was in trade for Alien 3 and I think £6, and I chucked in a DS game for free. So this is what I've got in return. So I'm just going to try my very best in getting through this tape. I might have to cheat and use the old the beer opener and gash the tape, because I think we'll be here all bloody day otherwise. It's nice to have things packed as well, but when you try and do like an unboxing video, it can make life a little harder. Right, there we go. Getting there. Alright, see if I can just rip the box a little bit. That might help. Oh dear me. There we go. Right, I've gone into it like all guns blazing, just blast it open. Right. Oh, there's a note at the top. Let's pull the note out. Retro Dave Nintendo. Hey man, enjoy your new stuff. Thanks for the trade, mate. You're a legend, Ryan. So cheers, Ryan. Thanks very much, thank you. Put that down there with the rest of the stuff. Right, so let's find the main culprit. Oh, hang on a minute. I've just spotted the Brucey bonus. Ryan. Right, hang on a minute. Right, because how I've done it is, I know you've put the note on the top with the gun, which is what we originally were going to trade for, and I've kind of opened it sideways on, so I've kind of seen like a few bits I probably shouldn't have seen in the order that I've seen them. So let's basically, this gun's going straight to another YouTuber. which I'm going to mention who that is in a minute on the next package, but if you're watching you should know who you are. So basically we have an NES Zapper. It's in real good nick, no damage, really good shape. No, there's no mark, no cracks, no damage as far as I can see. And Ryan's assured me that it's all okay up and working. So NES Zapper, that is basically getting sent straight to another YouTuber. I'm going to package that up tonight to prepare to get that sent out along with Chris Shank's package. So if you're watching, you know who you are, and I'll mention you in a minute. This is yours. Right. Okay, next part of the trade, I know we definitely traded for. Haven't got one of these. Had one before, but not had one since I started collecting the game, and that is Super Game Boy for the Super Nintendo. I've got the Game Boy player for the GameCube, but it's always only to have a Super Game Boy one because if I want to switch the plugs over the wires, so sometimes it's quite handy to put this in. So I haven't had a Super Game Boy for a while now. So cheers, mate, for that. Thank you. Very handy. Right, this is also in the trade, and that is the original Mario Duck Hunt instruction manual. Bit of some fade on the front, but the one I have is basically in pieces. It's got pages missing. It's all come apart, and this is all whole and all together. And I wanted this to go with my, as you can see in the background there, the NES Action Set box set. It's missing the manual. The manual I've got is all bashed. So I'm glad to have that. It's put in the box. That's basically going to go straight in that box for safekeeping. So thank you, mate. And now we also traded for some Game Gear games. Again, as I said before, I'm on a bit of a Game Gear-a-thon. Oh, and there's one Game Boy game I'm aware of. Right, so Game Gear. Oh, hang on a minute. This is a Brucey bonus as well, I think. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Right, I'll put that back. If I'm wrong, Ryan, you have to correct me, but I'm pretty sure this one I put back to Brucey. Halley Wars, that was definitely in the trade. Devilish, that was definitely in the trade. The Simpsons Bart vs Space Mutants was definitely in the trade. I know it's not the greatest game, but it's another Game Gear game to have the growing Game Gear collection. And one I'm really looking forward to playing, I played it at the Mega Drive, but it's been a long time since I played it, and that's Castle of Illusion Mickey Mouse. And the Game Boy, one single Game Boy game, it's in really good nick, label is really nice, and that is R-Type. Never had R-Type, so I'm really looking forward to playing this. I'll tell you what, I'm going to play this on the Game Boy player. Straight after this video, that is going straight in the SNES. Can't wait to give that a whirl. Yeah, it's lovely. So we've got Game Gear games. Now, I'm pretty sure, hang on a minute, what's this? Oh no, there is one more thing. One more thing that was in the deal, and that's a real nice nick as well, mate, from what I can see. And that's a Mega Drive controller. Now, for those of you that are regular viewers of the channel, you may recall seeing the Oh Mummy gameplay I did for the Mega Drive / Genesis, and you may recall, if you watch closely, the character seems to kind of like twitch as it. You can see that I'm trying to get down the grid, but the controller's all over the place. Pardon me. This one feels really nice on the joypad. And my one's absolutely shagged, and he's assured me this is a real good one, and the D-pad feels really nice, so I'm going to give that a whirl. So cheers, mate, for that. Really need a decent Mega Drive controller, so I'm hoping that is going to be as good as we think. Right, now I'm pretty sure these are two Brucey, well, one of them's definitely a Brucey, and I reckon this Game Gear game is that I don't think we mentioned. And that's G-Lock Air Battle. Looks like some kind of like flying game, flight sim or something like that. So cheers, mate, thank you very much. And it's also thrown in the Game Gear TV tuner. I'm not sure if this is actually going to work, because obviously we've all gone digital now. But I think if not, it's definitely a cool little novelty thing to have. Check out the old school aerial. Fucking hell. Look at that. It's huge. So that's pretty cool. I won't get the Game Gear now, but that is monstrous. Look at that. Look how long it is. Fucking hell. So yeah, cheers mate, thank you. I've got the Sega Game Gear TV tuner. It might, I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't think there's a way I can get it to work, but I'll try that out. I'll try it out anyway, in the vain attempt that it may work somewhere. Who knows? So thank you for that, mate. Thank you very much for the Game Gear tuner. Right, that is your box empty. So I've just got a massive pile of packaging on this chair at the minute. Right, let's crack open. Have another mouthful of the Copperberg. Oh dear. Oh, fucking sharp. Sweet and sharp and fizzy at the same time. Right, this package is from another YouTuber, and he's been commenting on my videos and watched me from the very beginning. It's very early on when I started out at the beginning of the year, and his name is Retro Gamer Mickey. Now, I believe I first started talking to him on Retro Collect, the website. I'm pretty sure that I joined that, and he was one of the very first people to kind of like follow me or like as a friend on retrocollect.com. So yeah, he's been with me from the beginning basically. He's a regular commenter on my videos. He's messaged me a few times about some bits and pieces. So yeah, thank you for the support, mate. That's real good of you. I recently got friends on the old Facebook. We messaged about the trade on there, and about the zapper that I'm going to send him in return for this. So basically what's happened here is, he sent me a message basically saying I've got I can't remember the first, I think it was about Game Gear games at first, I'm pretty sure it was. It's Master System stuff. He said he wants a zapper. I said I could do some Sega bits now, I've got some Sega consoles. He sent me a message of some doubles he had. I said, yep, I'm definitely interested in those two games, two Master System games. And he said, yep, no problem, just send me a zapper when you come across one. And lo and behold, while this is in post, Ryan sends me the picture of the stuff he's got. There's an S zapper, it's a no-brainer, you know, the deal's sealed. Got the zapper, that's going straight out to Retro Gamer Mickey, and he sent me this package of what I believe to be two Master System games. It is totally unopened, so let's try and crack it open with my beer opener again. I will get the Stanley blade, but it's right over the back there, and I can't bother to get up and go and get it, so I'm going to try and slice the tape with this without cutting myself, and see what we got. I know what I asked for, so I'm hoping that's all going to be in here. So yeah, two Master System games. So I guess tell you what, it's right. I mean, these packages have been sat on my floor like almost a week. Some of them. I'm itching to open these and get into my packages. Right, here we are. Yep, there we are. They're both in there. Lovely. Right, so box is empty over there. Right, the first one. And each one's been individually bubble wrapped, so that's really good. Pull the bubble wrap off. Okay, nice one. Right, so looking in real good shape. And the first one is Ghostbusters. Yeah, and that is complete. Real pleased with that, in real good shape as well. Yeah, lovely. Right, second one. Second one is one I'll be looking forward to playing a lot. Got the NES version. Shock 16, if you're watching, mate. You commented on a video I did when I mentioned this game before. I think it was in my best NES games video. I can't remember what it was called now, but you definitely mentioned it as a bit of a hidden gem. And that game is the New Zealand story for the Master System. I'm looking forward to trying it, because apparently the Master System version is a lot more detailed and better graphics than the NES one. So we'll find out. I love this game. It's not complete, I knew that, it's just a cartridge, so I'm not too worried about being complete, but the cartridge is in good shape. Yeah, all there, so real happy with that. So yeah, where is it? There it is. Thank you Retro Gamer Mickey for those, that's real good of you to send them over to me. And as I said, your zapper, which is right here, will literally be wrapped up after this video and sent out to you, mate, so thanks very much for that. Right, okay, next one. This is package off of Dave Clark, or Dave I'm a Game Geek as he's called now. I think he changed his name. Basically, if you watch Dave's video, he posted up the other day, saying that he basically got a massive bundle of Mega Drive stuff and Sega stuff, and he said that anyone wants anything, you know, let him know. He showed some games, said, oh, I'll be interested in that one, and he just said, so much do you want for it? He goes, I'll send it to you for nothing. I said, okay, are you sure? He's like, yep, no problem. So Dave, thanks very much for sending me this package. Only reason I knew it was you is because this just came like this, and as I've pulled this open just to see if I can see if there's a clue, and literally, look, I've pulled the paper back and there's a note there with your name at the bottom. So that's as far as in this package as I've got, just to see who I can decipher it's from. And it's obviously your wallpaper, mate, so I'm hoping you haven't stripped your lounge of paper to wrap up this parcel. That's pretty funny. So let's get this note. Hi Dave, I have included Sonic Spinball Complete. Right, okay. And it's also included 4 Game Gear games. So it says, I have included Sonic Spinball Complete, 4 Game Gear games. Hope you enjoy. Dave Clark, www.imagamegeek.co.uk. Please like my Facebook page and tell your friends I'm a Game Geek, and he signed it. Dave, that's real good of you, mate. Thank you very much. Looking forward to getting this package. And the Sonic Spinball is a game that I had when I was collecting, say, back in like 2005. And I haven't played the game since, and that is a game that I like. So I'm really looking forward to trying that. So it's all in this little cardboard box. So I'm just tipping it out now. Right, okay. Right, Sonic Spinball. That's all there. Box complete. Good shape. So Dave, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to get this back on. It's been a long time since I played this game. So thank you very much for sending me that. And 4 Game Gear games. Alright, okay. Right, I've got Sonic 1, which I don't have. Sonic 2, which Toot UK sent me, but not to worry, mate, no worries at all. Sonic Chaos. And Lemmings. So Dave, thanks very much. I know I've got a double or 2 there, but it's no problem at all. I'm just really appreciative of everyone that sent me something I've done a trade with, to give me a little boost on the old Game Gear collection. You've all been really good with that, and honestly I thank you so much for that. So it's no worries, I'm not worried, disappointed anyway about any doubles anyone sent from whoever. So I'm real happy to have now a good little Game Gear collection to keep me going. So thanks Dave again for sending me these, really appreciate it, mate, thank you very much. Right, another mouthful, this Koppenberg. Last but not least, is this it? Oh no, bloody hell. There's 2 more things. Well, that's the last thing then. Right, I'll do this first, and I'll do, this is eBay, and I've got another package to go from a tuber. Right, this game, I've seen a couple of other tubers mention it from the States, and apparently it's really rare to get over there. And the game is called SCAT. That's S-C-A-T, and it stands for Special Criminal or something. I can't think of the bloody name now, but it's an abbreviation of something. and it's kind of a side-scrolling shooter game, a bit like Burai Fighter, if that makes sense. It's a bit like that. Yeah, and I watched the gameplay of it, thought, oh, that looks quite interesting. Now, I often watch another channel called The Survival Review, and the guy's name's Sam that does that. I've subscribed to him for a little while now. I often watch his videos, and he received a package. I think he received like a gift package from someone that he knows. He was unpackaging the box, putting these games out, and at the bottom of the box, this game Scat was in the bottom. And he was, you know, he was genuinely really surprised to get it, and it was really good to see his reaction, a natural reaction to being really surprised and pleased getting this game, which is worth quite a bit, and it's a real hard game to find out there. I basically left him a comment on his video and just said, you know, nice one for getting those games. Scat is a game that, you know, looks really good, but it, you know, as far as it didn't come out in PAL version. Yeah, and he basically replied to the comment and said that he's pretty sure the game was released in Europe, but it was named something else. And apparently the game was called Action in New York. So I researched it, went straight back on YouTube, searched it, and it's true, it's the same game. So in the States it's called Scat, and here it's called Action in New York. So I went straight on eBay, had a look, and I think there was only one. There was one here. So I made an offer, offer got accepted, and I got it, and it's come in this package. So I believe, because it feels like it's in the shape of an NES cartridge. So cheers Sam at Survival Review for making me aware that this is released, because it wasn't for you, I'd have no idea. Okay, what's this? I've got a note from the seller here. Oh, okay. So this is his receipt. It just basically says, "Apologies again, Dave. Enjoy." What it was, I basically made the guy an offer. He said, "Yep, no worries." He texted me because I asked if he reduced it. I asked me number. I said that, you know, I'll change the listing when I get home. So I was texted, "Look, game hasn't arrived yet. Can you please send it? I'm waiting for my mate to come around. I want to get, you know, I want to get on it." And he said sorry for being a bit late, really. And this was £20 all in, so total cost was 20 quid. But that's, for an NES cart, that's quite a lot of money, I suppose. But to get it from the States, the Scat game in the States is a lot more for the same game. Obviously, I can play this on the PAL system. So it's PAL, and it's Action in New York. So that is the label. And yeah, that's an Infogrames release, and it comes with a black sleeve. So I'm looking forward to giving that a whirl, and perhaps I'll do a gameplay on this at some point. For those of you who don't know what it is or haven't heard of it, I mean, I certainly haven't heard of this game before. Again, because so if it wasn't for Sam at the Survival Review, I would have no idea that this game was the game in the States called Scat. So, eBay purchase, pleased to have that. Now, last but not least, if you can see the box, have one guess who it might be from. Retro Chef. Now this item is a trade I did with Lee, and I sent him the Game Boy player for the GameCube, because I got a GameCube when I was on holiday with no disc. He said he'd have the Game Boy player because he's got the disc and no player. So we basically done a trade, and he sent me this package. It's kindly left a little gap for me to get into it, because I know I struggled getting into the other packages without taping it on. So let's have a ganders. If you can see my chair now, the amount of packaging is ridiculous from everything that I've bloody got. Bloody hell, duct tape is just nothing, isn't it? You don't want them posters getting these packages, do you, mate? Then I don't think you want anyone else getting to them either. Right, oh, I think there's a note on the top. I'm trying to open it without damaging the contents. That's the plan. Right, there we go. We're in. There's a note on top, one of his professional printed notes. Hello Dave, I hope the gets to you okay. Thank you for the gift, it was good of you to do that. Speak to you soon, fella, Retro Chef. So, hang on, I'll just cover what he sent me first. Yeah, basically I sent him a gift in his package as well. It was the Marvel Comics notepad, because he sent me Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped to the PS1 for free. Didn't need to, I showed interest in it. He said, no, I sent you for nothing. So, to return the favour, I was on holiday, pardon me, and I knew he liked Marvel DC comic stuff. And I was in the shop, and they sold all these kind of like funky things, and I saw the Marvel comic notepad, and I thought that is right up his street, I'll grab that. So, yeah, no worries Lee, no worries at all. Now, he showed one of these in his, one of his fairly recent videos. This is a few weeks ago now, and I was like, oh, I want one of them, because my one is no good. He's basically sent me Mario Cat. So you might recognise this from a video he done. So basically we've done a deal, Headmind. I mean, I haven't had a cat for bloody ages. I've got an old night cap that's all basically knackered at the back. So thanks for that. I will be wearing it. I know you said you were going to have one, you're going to keep it mint. This will be kept in mint condition, but I'll only wear it at special occasions. I'm not going to wear it all the time. But I'm real happy to have the cat, mate, so thanks so much for that trade. And basically, that, guys, is everything that I've got. I'm waiting for a package, well, it's basically a big box of stuff off my brother's missus that was going to go to a car build. I think I mentioned it in the previous video. So when that arrives, I will be doing a video on that. But for now, that is my YouTuber packages and eBay packages unboxing special, if you like. So yeah, please rate, comment and subscribe as usual, and thanks for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.